So Conrad, what role does a security officer play today in the de-escalation strategy, and has it changed over the years?
It's absolutely changed. I mean, now we're way more customer service based as opposed to, for lack of a better word, back in the day, even I haven't even been in security, anywhere close to a lot of the people that I work with. But even when I first started, 8 years ago or so, it was just, remove them from property, put your hands on them, get them moving. And that's just, the liability of that now for our company and our customers is just, you can't do that anymore. So, I mean, our officers now, that's why we have our 10 online courses that we do that, Chief has developed for us to make sure that these officers, before they step foot onto a property, like they already have that mentality of de-escalating as opposed to escalating a situation.
So when you're looking for guards, or when security companies are looking for for officers, rather, in terms of qualifications, obviously it's going to go beyond just somebody sending in a CV or just like completing an application form. So what potential skills and or talents are you looking for, and should people be looking for when they're going through the hiring process and vetting process?
One thing that I always say is always look for your next leaders. It's very important that if somebody already has that mentality to where they're going to want to succeed, they're going to be receptive to training. They're going to be, you can bring in an older guy who's been doing security 20 years. And if I see that I can bring you into our company and you've already got the skills to be a leader and you can, come right in, mentoring people, that's the type of stuff we look for. Personality traits, obviously an open-minded person, somebody that's going to be receptive to change whenever we need that.
So so obviously they're the base level skills, right, that people will come in with and that they should have, right? Are there any specific set of skills, like based on your experience, that officers can be taught as you're going through the training process?
Oh yeah, I mean, just having the mentality to de-escalate situations, having the mentality to think on your feet, not do anything, crazy, like right off the bat. And we see these things when we are recruiting, we do it at almost 3 and 4 different levels in our company. Just kind of a system myself and both chiefs have helped develop. Of course, there's putting in your resume. Then next, we have a phone conversation with the person. We figure out, is this going to work out for both of us? I always say when I'm interviewing somebody, they're interviewing me too. So that's always important too, and just be open and honest about our expectations. One of the reasons a lot of people end up coming to our company is because of coming from other companies. Things have been promised, promotions, I'm going to get you armed and stuff like that. One thing about our company is it's not a super quick process. We're very careful and we like to assess people over like a 90-day period. But the fact that, we do what we say we're going to do, and that starts with the training.
So let's kind of touch upon that, the second last point there. So, in terms of the assessment, so what do your vetting procedures actually look like? When you're going through the hiring process, the interviewing process, what are you guys looking for? When you talk about armed guards versus unarmed, what else are you looking for, and how do you go through that?
Vetting. So I'll start with the first point, the actual vetting process. We do as much as, we'll go through. We'll even look at people's social media and stuff like that. And it's not like we're hunting for things, but it kind of let somebody's personality or what they're into, and if they're going to be a right fit for us, and if we're going to be the right fit for them, in their life, in their lifestyle, as well as what's our expectations in the company.
Is there any specific technology, other than looking at, checking out social media to give you some kind of guidance there? Are there other software tools or technology tools that you're using in the vetting process? and onboarding as well, because that's an important piece too that we got to take a look at.
Right. Obviously, we use, our onboarding process is obviously through TrackForce. Great system. As far as technologies, we don't use any kind of specific technology when it comes down to betting, but with recruiting, we do also use social media in those alleys as well, like Facebook page, Instagram page, stuff like that. And that really helps. When Chief Josh gets on, he'll kind of tell you more about the training, but that's been one of my greatest recruiting tools in finding people that are actually interested in getting to the industry. Is, we put out our training videos, when we're doing handcuff training, when we're doing baton training, even going to the range, we put that stuff out there into the world. So it actually helps with recruiting people that are actually interested in it. And that also comes down to, knowing that we're getting people that are going to be receptive and are going to be interested in training.